Hello, my name is Madison Sykes. I'm from Golden Hill Elementary School and my passion is art. My passion for art has been with me since I was a young child. From the moment I started to notice the beauty in the world around me, art was always there to capture it. As I grew older, I started to explore different styles of art, from Impressionism to Abstract Expressionism to illustration. I found myself drawn to the unique way that art can express emotions and feelings. I've been practicing art for at least 5 years now, so that means I have a lot of experience with art. When I lived in Chicago, I visited an art museum called the Art Institute of Chicago. They had a lot of interesting art pieces there. One of my favorite art pieces was this art piece called The Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande by George Seurat. I really liked how he used pointillism to create this art piece, and by doing so, he made it very vibrant. I spend a lot of time doing art outside of school. Sometimes right after school, I do some digital art, and then I do some painting or sketching. Doing art outside of school helps me to stay connected to art, so I don't stop doing it. Art has given me a sense of purpose, helping me to connect to a larger community of creative thinkers and inspiring me to make a difference in the world. I don't just get my inspiration from famous artists around the world. Sometimes I get my inspiration from people in my classroom. Here's an example of an art piece made by Mia Zaragoza. I really liked how she made most of the drawing black and white, but added the red in the drawing as well, but only on the flower and the lips. I also like how she added a lot of detail into her art piece. The hair has individual strands, the shading on her neck and face, and the detail in her eyes. Art has helped me to express myself in ways that words can't. It has helped me to explore my own creativity, to take risks and to express my own creativity, to take risks, and to express my thoughts and feelings in a way I never could before. Here are some examples of my art pieces. On the left, I made this cardinal, and I made it with alcohol markers and a blending tool, and it was really cool to see how it turned out. On the right, I made this sketch of a girl with no face. I made her have no face because I wanted others to make the face. Do you want her to be sad, happy, excited, etc.? For my passion of art, I look up to Henri Rousseau. He is a French painter, and he does a style of art called naive art. I think his art style is very imaginative. He is known for his richly colored and detailed pictures of lush jungles, wild beasts, and exotic figures. Here's one of his paintings and a quote from him. The quote says, "Nothing makes me so happy as to observe nature and to paint what I see." This quote inspires me because he gets his inspiration from going out into nature and just looking out into the world. As you can see from this painting, he painted almost everything he saw that day, from the trees to the sunset to the animals and flowers that live there. One time, I was painting random things on a flashcard, and I had felt like I messed up so badly because I mixed purple, blue, and black together. And I thought it would end up looking like a mess, but it didn't. It looked like an abstract kind of painting. The point of this story is that even art with colors that don't make sense, or just art in general not making sense, will always have some sort of story to it. At the beginning of the year, I won the Reflections Art Competition in first place. I made this butterfly, and it was really cool, and it took quite a long time. I got this canvas for Christmas last year, and I knew exactly what I was going to do for it. The thing was, I never wanted to do it. All I wanted to do was be on my phone or do something else. This shows that I put a lot of time and effort into this art piece, because I did eventually finish it. But this isn't the only art piece I've done for school. I've also done all of these. These are all art pieces I've done for school. The bottom left is a timeline of Mesopotamia that I did in 6th grade. The bottom middle was an assignment involving an Egypt goddess or god that I also did for 6th grade. And the top was for a book assignment, and I decided I was going to draw the pictures. And that was also for 6th grade. And on the bottom right, I made this painting in 2nd grade. Like I said before, I've been practicing art for at least 5 years now, so that means I have a lot of artwork from the past, and more to come. Here's an art timeline of my artwork from the past. As you can see, I've grown in my art, and my art style. For example, from 2019 to 2021, I was trying to do an anime style. And from 2022 to 2023, I was mostly drawing animals in a realistic style. These didn't take as much time as the butterfly, but I still put... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, bye. I think others should share their art, because even if you think you're bad at art, it still looks really good at the end, and whatever you make will always be a masterpiece. When I first started art, I'm still not a master at art, and it takes a long time to get good at art. When I first started art, I just drew whatever I could think of. But now that I'm used to the feeling of art, I actually put meaning to my art. One of the things I love about art is its ability to transport me to another world. When I sit down to paint or draw, I am able to fully immerse myself in the process, losing all sense of time and space. The act of creation is incredibly calming for me, and I have found that it is a wonderful way to recharge my batteries after a long day. Despite the challenges that come with creating art, I found that it is always worth the effort. Whether I'm working on a painting for weeks on end or simply sketching in my notebook over lunch break, art always has the way of restoring me and helping me to see the world in a new light. Art has been a consistent source of joy in my life. It has taught me to see the world in a different way and to enjoy the beauty and complexity of even the smallest things. Through my practice and experience, I have learned to develop my own unique voice and to express myself in a way that is both authentic and meaningful. I hope to continue to grow and explore the vast possibilities of art, both as a person and as a means of connecting with and inspiring others. I hope I inspired you to put your phone down and and create a beautiful masterpiece. Thank you and good night.